Well, I think I did it. I think I got the right guy, but everyone's really mad at me. But that's okay because they're all traitors. So last time, this guy walked in the room, and I was looking at him, and he was looking at me, and I was like, you? And he goes, not me. And I said, and I threw knives at him. It turns out that guy was a puppet master, but also everyone's friend. I didn't know that. So, he died. Everyone got mad. I ran out the room, but turns out he didn't die. I didn't kill him because he's not alive. Or his suit wasn't alive. He was a puppet inside of a puppet. The puppet master inside of a puppet. Anyways, he was the owner of the mansion, and with his reveal is, I think, where we pick up. Now, I am currently outside hiding in the bushes, but everyone else is inside and dealing with the aftermath of what some may call reckless actions.
It's a pretty good... Yeah, that's everything, I think.
Perfect, as all things are.
Perfectly
as all
balanced.
things that Raynor did.
Oh no, we lost it. There's the back.
Okay. Yeah, he's outside, and I spoke a little bit with Brian about what he's up to, and he's mostly going to be sitting out this session, but he's going to be prowling around, and I don't know exactly when he's going to pop back up. So,
Jen is down the hallway. She was gone to the downstairs where we did the short rest to the second floor.
No, the upstairs short rest area. She didn't go that far away. She wanted to at least be in earshot of the party, but
that was on this floor. Sorry, I thought we went up more to get to. Yeah, this is all I'm saying for it. That hallway is blocked by rubble.
Okay. Yeah, to get over the rubble, you would have to roll an athletics check or take 10 minutes to climb over it. Doing a take.
Yeah, let me roll athletics real quick. I'm going to go ahead and toss on guidance since it's out of combat anyway. Oh, 5. Apparently, Jin is not feeling it today. So she'll just be quietly at the bottom of the rubble, kind of like in a corner, just trying, face down, not face covered, not really trying to show her face, but obviously in distress.
As you're Jen, as you're crying or sad at the bottom of the pile, you see Bishop poke his head. No, he doesn't poke his head. He just walks out doubled over, just laughing uncontrollably. Just Jen, just get back. Jen, it's fine. Get back in here.
Jin kind of snaps out of it. Is super confused. And it's like, Raynor killed one of our allies. What are you talking about? Are you okay? Are you possessed?
Raynor was right. The guy's alive.
Raynor's intent was to kill him. And as far as
Raynor was right. He's alive. And I just walked back in. Come on, man. Come on. It's great. And he's just laughing uncontrollably. And if you come back, I have my arm around the guy. Just I have my arm around the what is the manor guy's name? What's his actual name?
Johannes Rubian.
Johannes. Yeah, I have my arm around Johannes. Please. Jim, tell him again. Tell him. It's the funniest thing. Oh, Jesus.
Graves, I say with a question mark.
I believe that identity is sadly no longer permitted. I am Johannes Rubian, former owner of this mansion. And how does this thing work? As he picks up Chance and kind of moves it from hand to hand.
Chance. Can I? I don't know if I need to do a roll for this, but can I take Chance from him?
Yeah.
I'll just pull him away from him, just like, careful. We're not 100% sure of that ourselves, but we should. I'll hold on to this until Raina gets back. But yeah, it's a funny. Yeah, Raina was right. The guy's not dead. He's a construct. He's a construct.
Well,
oh man,
construct.
I'll ask you. Sorry, continue. I didn't mean to.
Is very broad a paintbrush to use.
Yes, my creations are mostly enchantment-based automatons. If we're using the correct nomenclature, but semantics aside, construct's a construct. Let's just simplify things for the less intelligence in the room.
I'll ask you directly, Rubian. Was Raynor right to attack you? Are you actually in control of things here?
I wish I was. That would make my attempts to rectify the past a little easier. Sadly, I think my wife's responsible for this.
I would like to insight him just because he has lied to us.
Okay.
All right, it's 4 plus 4. 15.
Yeah, despite the fact that he is made of wood and metal and polymers and materials, you can actually see the emotions in his face as he feels pain at the idea that his wife is the one causing this death right now.
He's got some fly hair for being a put together object.
Yeah, is it like Pierce's dad in Community? Is it like porcelain? Not moving?
It is a wig.
Okay.
Synthetic materials.
Still with my arm around the guy, I'm just going like, well, the timeline does fit his story with the books the letters that we've found from his deceased wife, or maybe not deceased, from letters that we found about her that she wrote down about calling the guards, the implications of framing her husband, or calling authorities on her husband, faulting him for everything. The timeline that we saw of him being lying about being a construct or not. He was with us for a long time, and he hasn't been back in a while. So, yes, all of this does track.
I do agree that it does track, Bishop, but that leads me to another question. Rubian, why the deception? I get the disguise for the caravan, especially if you would be easily recognized, and the fact that you're not fully human, but once we entered your home, why not be straightforward and honest with us?
The process to make what you see before you, and he gestures towards himself and towards the butler, is very taxing on the mental portions of the soul. And I believe there was some complications when I attempted to save my wife. Since that day, I've ran from this place, hoping that she would find peace with the children. But it seems she has decided to pick up where I left off.
And so I was correct in what I was thinking. You were the one who used their souls to turn them into constructs.
Originally.
Right. Right. Then she informed the town.
No.
She informed the guards.
No.
What do you think happened after you left?
The former head of the guards became jealous at the success I had prior to my more accentuated creations. And began to harass my family when they would go to town. After a visitor one night teaching me how to create more realistic automatons, the sales went through the roof. I only took the near dying. I never hurt anybody who had a life ahead of them. I gave them new life.
So, your family was stricken by a plague, and that's why you did this process. You would never do this on any normal, well-fit people, correct?
Correct. They became violently ill, and I could not find the trace where I thought it might have been a poison or something, but nothing I could do would heal them.
Who was the stranger? Who was the stranger that gave you this spark of inspiration? Was it a man, woman? Can you describe them?
He took on the appearance of a human with golden yellow eyes, and his shadow was of the deepest darkness I've ever seen. I know that within that shape was not a human, but whether it be demon or devil, I have no idea.
I turned to Jen and just like, I honestly thought he was going to say pale man with horns, but
I thought the same.
Right. Yep, I hate being wrong in public. Everybody forget that happened. It seems like we need to have a conversation with your wife. What do you think she is?
Knowing her, she's probably in my old lab upstairs.
Upstairs?
Yes.
How do we get there?
He kind of points back behind him and says, through the door at the end of the hall. The locked one.
Well, the locked one. Perfect. Do you have the key?
No, when I left, I took nothing with me but the clothes on my back and a journal.
Sure, we'll be able to bust it down, but I am in severe need of a short rest. How about anyone else? It's been a very interesting few hours, and I need to recuperate.
Good. Yeah, we just rested not that long ago. And I'm very low on magic, but a short rest won't solve that.
Well, all right. Can keep going. Little scared to be doing this without our skittish mastermind. He jumped out of the window, but
DM, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I have Mage Hand. If I try to use Mage Hand on chance, does it interact in any weird way?
I'm holding chance.
I know. Well,
but I'm not like grabbing. You can still do that.
I'd like to attempt to Mage Hand chance and move him in a similar way to what Raynor maybe does. This is Jen's guess. She isn't 100% sure what Raynor does. And move chance underneath Bishop's clothing.
Okay, so you're going to use Mage Hand to pick him up and move him?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll let's target one of Bishop's pockets or something.
I'm just holding Chance in my hand.
Are you doing anything special, or just having the mage hand pick it up and move it?
I am trying to see if I can like copy what Raynor does. I know my mage hand would be visible, but like kind of like skid along the surface of Bishop's clothing and into a pocket.
Okay. As you manifest a... This is your arcane school, not the...
That's a cantrip.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. It would probably still take on a little bit of your personality, so it'd probably be silvery in light.
Stardusty.
Yeah. A silvery pale hand emerges next to Chance and kind of grabs the scruff of the back of the neck. Similarly, you would pick up a cat you don't trust.
Yeah.
And begins to kind of move it in a kind of awkward skittering motion into a pocket. It looks like you cannot recreate the motions with which Chance is normally being able to do, but you kind of make it look like a doll being picked up and played with.
As I'm looking out of the window, trying to see if I see Raynor, I'll see like the Stardust hand doing this and turn back to Jen and say, Whiskers right, stop trying to steal people's gimmick, alright? Hands in your pockets.
I don't steal gimmicks, I say, as I...
You kind of do. You kind of try to.
Well, I was curious to see if there's a magical property to Chance, but I see that...
Yes, he's magic. He's magic. He's magic, just like Raynor said. Cat's magic, Raynor's magic. Let it go. You don't need to understand everything. Everything.
That's what us wizards do.
What?
That's what wizards do. They try to understand things.
You're a paladin. Stop trying to be things you're not. You're a paladin. Deal with it. All right. Let's head to the other room. I don't see Raynor, do I?
Roll a perception check. And wherever you're at in the world, Raynor, roll a stealth with advantage.
No. Don't try too hard. It's 1.
Okay, I got a 20 stealth.
Okay. You see no track of where he went after he darted into the woods.
All right. I back. All right. Let's move on to the next floor, I guess.
You see Johannes bend over and search the body of the butler and pull up one of the 2 daggers that he had.
Is Apgar here?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. Sorry.
She just doesn't say much until it's time to make friends. She doesn't see any new friends that she needs to make. Well, are you gonna try and make friends with this guy?
I'm very confused about him.
Are you like standing away from him this whole time?
Well, my friend Raynor tried to kill him. Then everyone got mad about that and tried to kill Raynor, but then everyone's not mad anymore. So now I'm just very confused.
I want it on the record that I never tried to kill Raynor.
What?
Everyone else attacked him. I did not attack him.
To be fair, we do not know what you did after you flew after Raynor out of the window.
I looked at him, pointed my gun, and then put it away. I did not attack Raynor at all.
We the players know that.
Without shooting into the sky. But
yeah, we the players know that. The characters don't.
Did you fly out
Bishop,
the window
Bishop.
to stay there? Or
Huh?
because there's no windows there. You could easily see him outside if he didn't fly up or anything.
I flew out. Last episode I flew out the window that Rainer jumped out of, and then I came back inside.
Because if you didn't fly up or down, you stayed within line of sight of the windows. They could see that you did not do anything.
Oh, then no, I didn't, because I was using Expedition's Retreat. That would give me just straight out. I was hovering in air above him. Yeah.
Okay.
And Bishop will also come back in and say, I just wanted on the record that I'm the only one out of you people that didn't attack our friend.
Apgar didn't attack Rainer either.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm looking at you two as Whisker and Jen.
I don't recall Whisker doing anything. I'm pretty sure it was just me.
Oh, he tried.
Oh.
He failed.
He didn't do anything because he missed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so
he was just
Jen's the bad person.
Ooh.
What'd you say?
Oh!
I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
Jen's the bad person. I see.
Jen's not a bad person. She's just a bit of a zealot. Now, let's head upstairs. Get this place over with.
To mark that you have chance, you will now carry chance.
Perfect. Can
you can't move chance, can you?
No. Can you put him on my sheet, on my token?
You can give him control.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do real quick. No, not character sheet. Edit. I'll give to all players for now. There we go.
All right, cool.
All right, so Johannes moves down the hall and leads you to this door, and he says, "This would be the way. I believe you all determined it was locked, but
yes,
I do not have any keys."
I do have thieves' tools. If anybody think they're better at using thieves' tools than me?
I don't think I'm better, but I could give it a shot. I may have had a rebellious teenage phase.
Before joining the Paladins, I understand. We're all a bit rebellious before we take our lives.
I'm just a cleric who has an interest in the arcane. I'm not sure why you keep calling me a paladin.
Because you're a paladin. Just admit what you are. Love yourself. It's all love. And I give you the thieves' tools.
All right. I'd like to make it clear to the DM that not only am I casting guidance on myself, but as per a racial ability, I get to add an additional D4 to thieves' tools because of my mark.
Yep.
So, I'm able to channel magic through the thieves' tools.
Yep.
22.
Yep. As you take the tools and begin to kind of move around them, you feel your hand kind of guided by the Moonweaver, and the magic inherent in your tattoo begins to glow as you hit that last tumbler, and the door clicks and swings open a little bit.
I hand the thieves' tools back to Bishop. Here you go.
Thank you. All right, who's first?
I'll go first, I guess.
Reveal hallway. A long hallway stands before you. The walls are lined with paintings. Some are of landscapes, others are portraits. Crystal globes hang from the ceiling, illuminating the entire length of the hallway. Along the left wall, there are 5 plinths, each with a cherub figure in various poses. And as Jin steps forward, I need you to make a dexterity save.
My 1 weakness. I kid. I have more than 1 weakness, but still. 8. That's actually a pretty high roll for me.
All right. So as you step into the room onto the rug at the door, you see from this side, from the left bottom of the screen, a spear pushes out and slams into you, pushing you against this wall, trapping you. You take 3 piercing damage, and you are now grappled to the wall.
All right. 1 moment. 2, 3. All right. Is there an obvious? All right. So with this contraption, I assume. Right. Am I able to grab my hammer, reach out, and try to gently break the shaft of the spear as close to the wall as possible?
Yes.
I'd like to attempt to do that then.
Okay.
What should I roll?
Roll a strength check. Athletics if you have it, but a strength check.
Can I stack a guidance if it's an athletics check?
Yes. If you take a second to center yourself and say a prayer before you do it.
9. So, not doing very good.
You attempt to swing your hammer and break the spear pinning you to the wall, and you clear the part piercing your side on the back, but the part making you face the wall and hold you to the wall is still impaled on the wall. So part of you is free, but you have to now probably take some damage to pull yourself off of the spear, basically. Or attempt again, or get somebody to help.
I'll actually just ask for help. Can I request help, please?
I push Apgar forward.
Oh, yeah, sure. I help out. What?
I'll move him. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, roll a strength check to pull him off. Pull her off.
Any tabs open? That's a 19.
You manage to grip around Jen's waist and slide her back off of the spear that is holding her to the wall. It's messy, painful, but you are no longer grappled.
How much damage do I take?
For the taking off, only 1 piercing.
All right.
Can I go up to the wall and try and see, like, where it came out at, and try and identify the other places in the hallway that look similar, where they would also come out at, and what, like, triggered this thing?
Yeah, make a investigation check. Yeah,
investigation. And I'm done rolling on D&D Beyond, because that's another nat 1.
You can't seem to find where this trap originated from. It happened so fast that you couldn't tell whether it came from the left side or the right side, other than just the movement of her would push her to one side or the other, so you can have an idea that it was this wall, and that's about it.
Don't know where.
Johannes kind of walks into the room and says, "Seems she really does not want visitors."
So this is fairly new.
I would remember setting up death traps in my house.
Well,
I mean, I had children. Have children.
I I may be speaking out of line here, but I think death traps might be grounds for divorce.
Not that, all the other things that she's done.
She has more grounds to divorce me than I her.
Oh, that's sweet, but I also think some of these are red flags.
I try and okay. Since I don't know exactly what did it, I'm gonna try and rule things out.
Okay.
Changes in light. Maybe it's changes in light. I try and line up roughly where I know Jin got hit, line my hand up, and out of that exact where I think that area was, I'm going to shoot a fireball. Not fireball. Fire bolt in a line down the hallway.
Are you going back to where Jin was at and then doing that so you get the right
I
line
assume.
up?
I assume Jin was. I thought Jin was right where Apgar was standing, and she got pushed over here.
Yep.
So, I asked. Excuse me, can I? Let me just get right there, please.
Roll a perception check as you do this.
I said I was going to stop rolling TNT Beyond, but that's 18.
18. As you step back and join Apgar on there, you shoot the firebolt forward. Nothing happens down the hall. Mm-hmm. But as you move off to kind of take stock of what happened, you hear a click from underneath your feet.
Oh, okay. Everyone back up?
I will.
I'm right here. So, everyone back up. I take stock of where that is on the floor, and what foot is on what I think is a pressure sensor, and then I move out of the way.
Okay. You
Maybe
hear
it's
click disengage.
Okay. That place where I stepped, is there any identifier on that differentiates that from any of the other stone in the room?
It's carpet right there. There's a little bit of a rug underneath your feet at this door.
I pull the rug off.
You see a metal plate.
Right.
Yeah.
Is there any other rugs down the hallway, or are there any other plate?
The only other rug down the hallway is down here at the other door, which you can see because of the light of the glowing orbs here, 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 and here. 2, 3.
Okay. Chaos? Hypothesis time. I don't think I have Chaos move up, and I don't think there are any more things other than there probably is another pressure plate there. But just in case, I tell him bowling ball, and he rolls. He puts his arm. He transforms and compacts his arms into himself, turns into a ball, and I roll him down the hallway.
All right, so do you have him go like that?
Yes, in a straight line.
That quickly?
Yes.
Okay. Does he go all the way across?
I don't know what his. I don't know if I'm using his actual movement. I did want to bowling ball roll him down.
Yeah. If you're rolling him, then roll a strength check, athletics check.
Athletics?
Yeah. If you're not using his movement.
16.
Okay, yeah. You manage to have him roll all the way down the hall, and as he rolls, What's his AC?
His AC is 18.
All right. You see the cherub here kind of jerks up into an up position and pulls out holds up the crossbow that was holding, and a bolt shoots and hits him for 3 damage. 3 piercing. The one next to him swivels up from kind of the cherub shooting an arrow down at a loving couple to aim the arrow at Chaos as he rolls by, doing another 3 damage. And then the next 3, again, more arrows shoot out, but they all miss him.
Okay. And these were constructs stepping up to hold crossbows?
No, these are the cherub statues.
Oh, okay. Cherub statues. Okay. Do they look like they're reloading?
Make a perception check.
19.
They don't look like they're reloading, but you hear kind of a mechanism kick in, almost like a feeder of some sort.
I tell the group, maybe we should run across.
All right. Taking the dash action and trying to book it as fast as my legs can carry me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, I got you, babe.
Oh, we're running? Okay.
Do you all run as a group?
Oh.
Well, I'm slightly slower than everyone else.
Okay.
I have 5 less movement, 10 less movement if we're dashing.
As I was running across, that's when I started yelling at everybody else. And I looked at
9, 10. So 12 seconds would get me here.
All right. 2, 3, 3. All right. So, what is your AC, Bishop?
AC is 16.
All right. So, the first one hits you for 5 piercing damage. The second one aims at Apgar and misses. The third one aims at Apgar and does 2 piercing damage. Because I think yours is the 18 AC, right?
18.
Okay, yeah, this is a 22 to hit. 9 misses Jin, and a 19. Does 19 hit Jin?
It just barely meets.
That's 6 points of piercing damage.
Oof. All right.
We're both faster than Jen. I think we're in front of her in the hallway.
Yeah, when I set my character down there, that's 2 rounds, 12 seconds.
Yeah. We're. I'm just running as we're getting hit. It's like, oh, my bad. Sorry. Fuck.
You. You see Johannes come into the hall holding a large board he pulled from the debris pile. And he lines up and he puts the board in between him and the cherubs, and he jumps out and fast over here and stops. Puts the board there so that Whisker can come over. And continues to do the same thing.
Like, someone should have thought of this.
Yeah, are we really that dumb?
The board breaks at the last one. So he leads the way, and Whisker runs behind, and...
Well, I would like to point out my AC is 19 because I do have my shield out. So I imagine I was using that for partial cover.
Your AC is 19 because you have a shield out?
Yeah, it would be 17 if I had the shield away.
We all have shields. You gave us all
Yeah.
shields.
So we're not that dumb. We all had shields.
Yeah.
Except Apgard gave the Antler 15. It should be 17 if she has her shield out.
Yeah, they missed him a lot.
Actually, isn't the mage armor still active on Apgar? So it should be 16 AC with 18
It's
with
been
shield.
It's been a while.
Mage armor.
It hasn't been 8 hours yet, though.
Oh Jesus! All right.
Okay.
Mage armor's good.
All right, so as you make it across the hall, echoes begin to surround you as you hear the voice of a young. Why are there guards outside? And a young woman's voice answers. It must be a criminal from town. It's too late in the evening otherwise. Go back to sleep, Freddy. A voice you recognize. I think. Hold on. A different voice. Never mind. Begins to kind of come out from the chaos of the echoes, and you hear the word of unshackling, Master Rubian. This simple dagger can work wonders, wonders that your family deserves. And a new, different young man's voice. Thank you for the hospitality. I'd be sleeping under a tree otherwise. Wine? Well, a glass wouldn't hurt. Exhausted man's voice. Oh gods, oh gods, oh gods. I can't save them. My family. What I would not give to make you better. But wait, yes. Yes, it could work. I know how to fully use the anathema. Yes, it could work. And then the butler's voice you recognize from the hall. I've served faithfully, Master Rubian, but there are secrets that even I cannot keep for you. This must stop immediately.
What did you say might work? Anathema. Have we heard that before? What is that? I ask. I'll ask the father. Do you know what that is?
Those are echoes of the past.
Yeah, I think Bishop was asking what the anathema specifically.
Oh, that was the instrument of my undoing.
Was that the device that allowed you to use the souls as...
Yes. The gift from that stranger.
It wasn't just a concept. He gave you an actual device that allowed you to do this.
Correct.
Did he ask for anything in return?
No, that's why I could not peg what he was. Devils come with contracts. He came with nothing but a gift.
Are you sure it wasn't a fae?
I mean, it's possible it could have been one of the fae, but...
Glowing eyes, human. You said glowing eyes and a human. Any other distinguishing traits?
They wore a dark cloak.
Right, the shadows.
That felt like looking into the darkest of shadows. I could not even see their body until they moved forward with their hands to hand me the device. The anathema.
Did you ask a name?
I did not.
Probably should.
I did not want to know what or who this was. I wanted him gone.
All right. Let's go through the door.
Do we check it for traps or just barging in?
That is a very good idea. Whiskers isn't. I'll try and check for traps.
I cast guidance on Bishop.
This is just a perception check. or investigation?
Perception check or investigation, depending on whether you're actively doing or just kind of passively looking over the door.
I'm actively looking for. After Apgar said that, I'm actively looking for traps.
Okay. Yeah. Then you're investigating. You're running your hands over it. So investigation check.
13.
As far as you can tell, this door is not trapped or locked.
Okay. I think we're fine. And I open the door.
Okay. The door opens.
I shrug and just.
Yeah.
All right, we're good.
You look
Let's step
down
through.
and you see a hallway that turns to the right.
Yeah. I go through.
Cool.
All right.
Oh.
There we go.
I will not draw Whisker out here because I don't know where Justin would put him at.
It's probably invisible anyway. Illusionist.
Cool. All right, so yeah, you see this hallway extend down, and it seems to turn this way as you see a little bit of light heading down the hallway.
Quite large.
That's a big man.
Alright.
We
Where's
should peek
this?
around the corner.
I'm gonna
Someone should.
take the dodge action as I peek around.
Okay.
Give me advantage on those dexterity saving throws, thank you. Oh, is it down this way or is it up this way?
It's up towards the top. Up.
Yeah, I think you're going the wrong way.
Sorry.
There you go.
Going this way now. Right?
All right. The hallway stretching out before you, while worn, is still a gorgeous sight to behold compared to the rest of the manor. The windows remain intact. The golden light of the setting sun illuminates the hallway. A rich red runner stretches down the hallway, almost little to no wear on the sides and of aging. The walls remain immaculate and safe from damage and harm, adorned with paintings of various subjects. There are 3 rooms blocked by dark red heavy oak doors. A bookcase stands against one of the walls, flanked by marble topped with tables.
I tried to help us. I tried to help us on the other obviously cursed hallway, but
I'm gonna slowly walk down the hall and check out the bookshelf first.
I am going to stay right at this corner and watch her do that.
The bookshelf looks like a normal bookshelf. You see books on it. To know anything else about it, you'd have to roll perception, investigation.
I'll investigate. One moment, I double check. No, I don't have that. Okay. 20 plus 2 plus 24. 16.
16?
Yep.
Okay. You notice a lot of a few children's books on it.
Nothing related to the mansion itself, I assume.
Not really. You notice like there's children's books. There's little small figurines. There are a series of embellishments on each of the shelves, and a collection of folklore as well, folklore stories.
All right. I will, because I'll actually shout down the hall. Rubian, how small did you make your animatronic? Should I be worried about these figurines on the bookshelf?
So you shout down.
Yes. I mean,
Why the clarification, Brian? Why you asking, Brian? Huh? Why you asking?
Rubian's all the way down here. There. How else is he supposed to hear me?
Why does it look like you're looking up stats, Brian? Brian, what are you doing?
He was very silent.
All right, so as you shout down the hallway, what is your perception? Passive?
I'm passive. I believe it's 12, but let me double check. Yeah, it's 12.
Okay. You hear two little automatons exit the room at the end of the hall and begin to move towards you.
All right. Do we enter initiative?
And you hear an echo of a voice that you heard in the basement, as well as another voice as a young female voice says, "It sounds like they're here. Freddy, go play with them. I'm going to tell Mom." And another automaton also exits the room and says, "Oh, goody, you're here to play. It was so much fun earlier." And we are in initiative now.
All right.
Luckily, you all have an existing initiative structure, so this doesn't take time.
Who goes when?
Raynor's up first. I know what Raynor's doing during all this stuff. So Bishop.
I just zoomed in on the picture of the child. I hate that. That. Nope. That's
He's smiling.
nah, dog. It's gonna be a no for me, dog. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30. I'm definitely within range of these guys now. Yeah. I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at this one. Well, first I'll put Chance on top of Chaos and have it look like Chaos is riding and maybe puppeting Chaos.
Okay.
And I will, shoot a firebolt. Fuck, I need a long rest. 16.
For the little crossbow people?
Yes.
I believe that hits. Let me double check. Yeah, that hits.
And that is it. But Chaos, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He'll stay here, and he will shoot at the exact same one. It's a +4 to hit. 11.
11 does not hit.
Chaos misses. That's it. That's my turn.
All right. Jin, you're up. Apgar, you're afterwards.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and Frostbolt this one. I mean,
Okay.
Ray of Frost. There's no such spell as Frostbolt. I completely miss.
Yep. You release the Ray of Frost, and it collides with the wall, creating kind of an icy pattern on the wall.
I'm gonna fall back since I'm out of defensive spells and in my turn.
Okay. Apgar, you're up.
I'm going to dash ahead and get here, and then I shall wait until they attack me. Can Stanley do anything against these things?
I would have told you that. Oh well, fucking. What's his name is here? I don't need to give you my insight on constructs. He made the goddamn things. I'll yell to what's his name? Can these things be put to sleep?
I'm afraid not. We're not really capable of being put to sleep through means that a pseudo dragon, a very colorful pseudo dragon, would be capable of.
Any damage immunities that these things are vulnerabilities that these things are known for?
I mean, they're made of wood, so fire, and metal, so acid.
Yeah, we figured that part out. I don't think Stanley's going to be very helpful here.
Okay.
Okay. Is that everything?
Yes.
All right. So you hear the spooky child automaton kind of do like a little simple laugh as he 5'10" runs up the wall and begins to climb onto the wall with his hands and feet.
Nope.
Up to here.
Nope.
And he runs to the top of the ceiling. He is now 15 feet above you all, kind of looking
Nope.
down.
Does his head turn around? Like his neck just rotates?
No, he just kind of looks down at you all. And he says, "You all were fun in the basement. I look forward to see what else we can do."
Nope. This is a big old pile of nope. Nope.
And now it is Johannes' turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He gets to here at 6. He comes around this corner, and from behind you, you hear him yell, "Freddy, please stop this nonsense. Your mother is sick and so are you. I think I can help you, but you need to stop now." Okay. And that's it. That's as far as he gets. One of these guys moves up and swipes at your leg and misses. The second one, Apgar, shoots a crossbow bolt at you and misses. That is everything. Back up to the top. Rainer, feel free to send something you want to do during this period of time. Bishop, it's your go with Jin on deck.
Just look at the weird child. Do I have line of sight on this guy, or is it such a narrow hallway that I can?
You can see him, but it's kind of obscured by Apgar.
Right.
Okay, I'll attack.
But that's the one I attacked before, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna attack this one.
Okay.
Firebolt.
All right.
11.
11 misses.
Okay. Chaos runs up. Well, he'll stay here. And he attacks. Oh, I get that back on a short rest. Okay. Okay, good to know. I will have Chaos shoot the same one. Sorry, it's always weird going back and forth, pulling up his stats. Yeah. Ooh, that hits. 18 plus 4.
Yeah, that hits.
That one takes 9 force damage. As a similar to the energy cannon stuff that I shoot, a little force of energy shoots out of Chaos, the front of Chaos, and hits that guy.
All right.
I guess he would be right here. Yeah.
That
he's right here.
Looks like it hurt him. He does not look happy. It managed to break one of the small legs on the automaton. And yeah, it did some damage. It did a decent amount of damage.
I hold a hand out down low, and Chaos uses a bonus action to give me some dabs.
Okay. Jin, you're up.
All right. I don't want to risk hitting Apgar, so I'm going to Ray of Frost to this one. I'm tempted to Ray of Frost the kid, but I'm hoping that Rubian's able to talk the kid down. But if the kid gets any closer, I'm going to attack that too.
Jen, I'm gonna tell you right now, I had the exact same feeling. I was like, I'm not gonna attack him, but this little weird porcelain baby better not get near me.
19 hits.
All right. Moment. 8. 3 cold damage, and its movement is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay, 3 cold damage?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Alright.
That'll be my turn.
Alright, ow. Alright, so as you release this cold energy, you hear movement as a small figure pops out of this door.
The fuck?
Oh, no.
And as it starts looking, it begins to... 2 melee attacks. Its arm extends into an almost club-like shape. And it swings for Bishop. I'm going to guess a 14 does not hit.
No. It's not.
All right. The small figure swings twice at you with this club. arm and misses both times. You're able to dodge the attacks. And the child automaton is repeating the words cow, fish, dog, but never cat or tadpole. And as it says this, you hear as another person steps into the hall. The phrase, very good, this is very important. Cow, fish, dog, but never tadpole or cat. Please repeat. As she takes a dagger that kind of just appears to pop out of her arm and forward into her hand and swings at you with both of her arms and misses on both of them. That misses a chaos, I mean.
Yeah, 18.
Apgar, your turn.
Hate this. I hate this.
You guys doing okay down there?
What? Nope. As I'm just dodging and weaving. Nope. Nope. Very bad. Very bad.
Ginger can handle it. I'm gonna bonus action rage, and then I'm going to attack the thing in front of me with a quarterstaff.
Okay.
Yes, quarterstaff.
13 hits.
Alright. That is 8 damage. No, sorry, 5. I don't know where I got 8 from.
Okay, anything else?
That is all.
Okay, you all see Freddy react to the words of Johannes as he lets his hands go from the ceiling and points at his dad, and he says, Mommy said you're a bad man. You're the responsible for all this. And as he says that, he also falls because spider climb doesn't work with no hands and takes 5 bludgeoning damage.
You know, it's less horror movie scary when I remember that all of these are spells. Like, oh right, spider climb. He's not just the kid from the Ring. He's a creature using spider climb. Okay.
DM tip. That's why you make it a racial ability.
It technically is. I just was not paying attention. But
no, that helps. That helps. My God, this is terrifying, and anything helps.
He's going to take an object from his pocket and throw it at Apgar. 18
Beats.
plus 5. So yeah, that's going to hit 20 something. 23. As the item hits the ground below you and splashes onto you, you feel a sizzling burning on your body as you take 14 points of acid damage.
Ooh.
Ow.
Dang it, I only have 1 healing spell left.
And then as he throws that, he says, Mommy said we can't trust you, so we can't trust them either. You all are bad people. And...
Oh, come on. What happened to all the fun we had in the... remember the fun we had in the basement? Wasn't that fun? Remember the fun, please.
Jin flatly says under her breath, audibly enough for Bishop to hear, no, that was not fun.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Johannes basically dashes down the hallway. And he puts his hands up and he says, Son, please. It did not work. Your mind is broken, but I can help fix you and your mom. And your sister, too, if she's this way. Just please stop. He was stabbed by one of the people he crossed earlier. So he did take some damage as he moved down the hall.
Dang
it is tiny people's turn. Of course, that's a miss. And that's a miss. So the automatons both attempt to attack and fail for the little crossbow bolts with legs. Back up to the top. Rainer's doing things currently while you're all fighting. Bishop, your turn. Jin's on deck.
Bishop is... oh, God. Bishop and Chaos are both going to do the same thing and try and back up. 5, 10, 15. I'm sure this one gets an opportunity attack from me.
No, they've already used their reactions to attack Johannes as he moved forward.
Great! Excellent! Good job, Johannes. I'm going to use a firebolt on... These look like constructs too? Or they just look like people?
Roll a perception check real quick.
Okay. I got a 4. In my mind, I was thinking this looks like... if these just look like humans, these are probably the same as Johannes was before. But 4, I'm not sure.
These look like humans, except for the way the small child's arm opened up to turn into a club, and the way daggers popped out of the wrists, the arms of the other one. But at the same time, you have an arm that turns into weapons too.
Right? Maybe this is a construct. Maybe this is a child with a prosthetic. Who's to say? I'm going to shoot it, though. I thought I misheard your description before. I thought you said, like, they had weapons, not these weapons extended from their body. Actually, now Bishop, as he's shooting them, has an existential crisis of, well, all right, they're not actually robots. Wait, maybe they don't. Maybe they don't know they're robots. Am I a robot? I shoot things from my... What have I become? Yeah, and I shoot this girl.
Okay.
For 22.
22. That hits.
That's just 5 fire damage.
Okay.
And Chaos moves 5, 10. Chaos does the exact same thing that the little boy did, and runs up and is hanging from the ceiling.
Okay.
And he is going to shoot at the same girl. 8 to hit. That doesn't hit.
8 misses.
Okay. Chaos is 15 feet away from that girl. Yeah.
Okay. Jin, you're up.
All right. I don't like being in melee combat when I don't have any of my defenses up, but yeah, it's I need to find a way to like help give Bishop some breathing room. So I'm gonna step in melee range of both of them, and I'm going to burn my inspiration to get advantage on this attack, if that's all right.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna green flame blade, well, silver flame blade, but you know. Let's see, 118 plus 4. All right, does 18 hit the little girl?
Yes.
Okay. I'm really hoping that this isn't a person, but I don't see a reason why Jin would think they're not animatronics. All right. 9 damage, 7 bludgeoning, 2 fire, and Green Flame Blade's ability triggers because there's an adjacent enemy. 2 fire damage jumps off the fire that the little girl's been set on and sets this person on fire as well for 2 fire damage.
Smite.
It's not a
What?
smite.
I didn't say it was.
It's just an empowered melee attack. It's not.
I
Okay.
didn't say anything, man. What's wrong with you, dude?
All right, that was Jin. The small child in front of you begins to rattle off cow, fish, dog, but never cat or tadpole. And attempts to attack and definitely misses. The older woman next to you says, "Very good. This is very important. Cow, fish, dog, but never cat or tadpole. Please repeat." No, neither of those hit either. They gotta roll so high just to hit you.
Thank goodness, though, I have wizard hit dice. I'm super squishy when I'm out of spell slots.
Apgar, you are up.
Anyone knows what it means, what they're saying?
Yo,
I was just about to ask, did anybody remember what it was? Because I needed, maybe if we say it back to them, something will happen.
Cow, fish, dog, but never tadpole or cat. Something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
These will work good. Yes. Okay.
Alright. That didn't work. Can I attack the kid now?
Stick with the construct. Maybe his father can get to him.
Maybe I can knock some sense into him. Alright, I'll keep attacking this thing with my quarterstaff. That's 23 to hit.
23 hits.
7 damage.
Okay. You hit them pretty hard, and it looks like one of the back legs is twitching as it malfunctions. And you can hear the clicking of gears off cycle. Anything else?
I look to, what's the guy's name? Johannes? And I'm saying, do you understand what they're saying?
I haven't the slightest. Something
Okay.
about cows and fishes, but not cats and tadpoles.
Mm-hmm.
Freddy is going to pull out a small item from his pocket and blow a whistle that you hear echo down the hall. And as that happens, another one of these little things comes out, and another one comes out.
Oh, God.
well, on the bright side, at least he's clearing out the rooms for us before we check them.
Johannes is going to walk forward, kneel down, and this is technically a grapple. He's going to hug his son, and he's going to, please, just stop. It's okay.
It is the opposite of okay. All right.
All right. Cool. And back to the top. Bishop, you're up. Jin, you're on deck.
Just look at. I look at the father hugging the son and just. I miss my father. Oh right, fight, and I'll shoot at this one down the hallway.
You sure? Don't they explode?
Huh?
Don't they explode though?
It doesn't matter. I miss. And because I got like a 3 plus. Yeah, I rolled a 3. And Chaos will shoot at this same girl. Switch die. Hey! 16?
16 hits.
Four plus. Does just 6 force damage to that one.
6, okay.
It's the ballista. Doesn't she get pushed back?
No, it's not the ballista.
Oh, okay.
I don't have any sorcery. Wow, sorcery points. I don't have any spell slots left, so I can't make my my force cannon anymore. My eldritch cannon.
Okay.
All right, so it looks like she looks as bloodied as you can tell that a construct can look, because as you now you can see kind of the inky black oil begin to drip out, and the clicking of gears is more present as some fail to catch and others continue to spin faster and faster. Jin, you are up.
All right, arcane smite. I'm gonna target the older lady this time.
Okay.
Does a 23 hit?
23 hits.
All right. D8 plus 4. Okay. 6 damage, 4 of which is bludgeoning, 2 of which is fire, and as per Green Flame Blade's effects, the little girl also takes an additional 2 fire damage since it jumps from target to target.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
All right. The little burning, leaking oil girl again. Voice is kind of broken in pattern now. It goes out, fit, dog, but never that. Click. As only every other syllable seemed to. Oh damn! It's a natural 20.
Oh no.
All right, so the good news is it's at minimum damage. So you only take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as this club bashes down on you.
That is good because I am very bloodied now.
Oh. All right.
Jin can be bloodied.
Yeah. I mean, most of my absurd tankiness is from all my magical wards and shields, of which I am out.
All right. Yeah, those miss. Both daggers.
Out of nowhere, hit us or attacking us?
No. I just put stupid text for this one because it seems like it's out of nowhere with her. Because it just popped out of her wrists.
Yeah.
These, you've seen Assassin's Creed, right? These look like those blades just sticking out past your hand. So
we've all seen Assassin's Creed. We've all
video game.
We've all hovered over that add to cart button in Amazon for the wrist gauntlets, for the wrist blade gauntlets.
All right,
What's that? We're about to do that right now.
If they were on Prime deal, maybe. Apgar, you are up.
Alright, let's take out this thing in front of me that I've been working on. Still not attacking the kid, I see.
Seeing what the Vaginas does mostly.
That's an 11. I don't think that hits.
11 misses.
Okay.
Alright, Freddy is going to attempt to break free of the hug and fail.
Yes.
Johannes is going to...
All deeper into the embrace.
Okay. Johannes is going to kind of... It's very... Anybody who had seen kids or seen kids kind of in a tantrum, you've seen the parents kind of hold and coddle the kid with the hand on the back of the head. It looks kind of like that as the kid's squirming, trying to get free. Johannes is just kind of there saying, it's all right. Just sleep. Relax. It's all right. I will fix this. And Freddy begins to kind of calm down throughout this. And as Johannes continues saying this over and over again, you notice that the small little crossbow spider creatures do not move. They do not fire. And it returns to the top of the order with Bishop, followed by Jin.
I have been turning to help Apgar, and I'll tell Apgar, stop attacking them. Stop attacking them. I think he's got it. Now. But these ones, and I'll turn my firebolt around to hit this one again.
Okay.
And a miss. Well, 14.
14 just hits.
Nice. Great. That's 9 damage. 9 fire damage. This firebolt says that any flammable objects that hidden by the spell ignites that isn't being worn or carried. Their bodies count as
being
things being worn and carried. Yeah. Okay.
But you watch this one burst into flames and fall backwards onto the floor.
You love to see it.
You can hear kind of the murmured echo of "Ow, ish, dog."
Chaos uses his attack to shoot that one, the other one. 13.
13 misses.
Well, that's my turn.
Okay. Jin, you are up.
All right. I kind of glance at Bishop and Apgar. How badly injured are they at a glance?
Bishop has not been hit.
I've been hit pretty badly. How about Apgar?
I have more than half.
I'm actually the worst off one. I'll keep sitting on my one spell slot then. I'm going to go ahead and smite, as Bishop would call it. That's 17.
There it is.
17 hits.
That's right. Embrace your destiny.
11 damage, 2 of which is fire.
There,
Okay.
come on now. See, that's what happens when you accept that you're a paladin.
I'm not a paladin.
I was a smite if I ever saw one.
Green Flame Blade is just really good.
All right.
As a smite.
She's looking a little worse for wear. Her sleeves have burned away, and you can clearly see the way the dagger is outside it from the forearm, and pointing towards the wrist.
All right, that'll be my turn.
All right. I'm going to click button. All right. So one of these misses horribly, to the point where I'm going to say that as she was swinging towards you, she hit your shield in a way that broke the dagger free of her arm, and it fell to the ground.
Nat 1.
Yeah, and then the other one hit so badly.
A nat 20.
Yeah. But again, this was minimum damage.
How much damage?
7 points of piercing damage as the second blade finds your side, while the caught in the surprise of the first blade falling to the ground.
I'm barely standing, but I'm still conscious.
And she repeats, "Very good. This is important. Cow, fish, dog, but never cat or tadpole. Please repeat."
Cow, fish, dog. But never what?
Fish or tadpole.
Fish or tadpole. Okay.
All right, that was her turn. Apgar, you're up.
Right, so I can't attack these things.
Use health.
Alright, I'm gonna move back. Does it get an attack of opportunity?
You see nothing happen as you move away.
Okay. Cool. Still too far away. Move to about here. And then I'm gonna throw a spear at the one left standing. Roll. 17 to hit.
That hits.
I'm going to do something I've never done before and use my piercer feat to reroll my piercing damage. So that's an 8 damage.
Okay. Okay. 8. Cool. Okay, you hear Freddy sobbing as Johannes kind of lifts him up off the ground and begins to carry him back this way. And we're up to Bishop now.
Bishop is going to. Yeah, he'll just shoot at her. Firebolt.
Okay.
Is that not rolling? Oh, there it is. Hey, 21 for 8 damage. 8 fire damage.
Okay. 8 fire.
And yeah, and Bishop says out loud, I don't know if this will work. Cow, fish, dog, but never fish or tadpole.
It was our tadpole.
What'd you say?
I thought it was cat or tadpole, but maybe I'm wrong.
No, I'm pretty sure it was cat and tadpole, and Bishop just said it wrong in universe because it's what his character would do.
Cat, fish, dog, but never fish or tadpole.
Am I misremembering it?
No, it's cow, fish, dog, but never cat or tadpole.
Never
Right?
cat or tad.
Yeah, I think Ray is right, but I could be wrong.
We're all like arguing this as we're admitting. Chaos also shoot. Chaos is looking at all this like, how are you talking about? 18. 1. 5 force damage to that one.
Okay. Cool. You are up.
Hey, probably 5 misses. Oh, nat 1.
Nat 1. Okay.
I imagine like blood's leaking out of my armor. I'm like partially on 1D, and I'm still trying to attack, and that's why a nat 1.
High or low?
Low.
As you swing forward, you have lost a lot of blood in this fight, and your vision blurs, and you let slip the hammer you were using as it clings to the ground.
Okay.
At your feet.
It would be object interaction to pick it up, I assume, but I already spent my action. Object interaction.
I mean, if you want to move away, you can pick it up as you move away, but you'd have to either move within range still, or...
Yeah, no, I'm just going to pick up my hammer and brace myself, raising my shield. That'll be it. Pass turn.
Okay. Oh wait, only one, because she dropped the other one. It doesn't hit either way, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, both of those miss as the nanny caretaker again repeats. I always gotta scroll back up. Cow. Very good. This is very important. Cow, fish, dog, but never cat or tadpole. Please repeat. And
all right, you were right. Never cat. All right, you were right. Never cat or tadpole. Fine, whatever.
All right, that's her turn. Apgar, you're up.
Right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20.
The girl's dead. You can stand on top of her body.
All right, I'll stand on top of her body and hit this one with my quarterstaff. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
That's 10 damage.
Okay. quarterstaff, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, that. Cool. All right. Johannes continues moving down the hall with Freddy. Gets to there-ish. Back up to the top with Bishop, and then Jen after Bishop.
Right.
Once again, maybe this won't do anything, but good. This is very important. Cow, fish, dog, but never cat or tadpole. Anything?
You notice no change in anything.
I just feel silly. A firebolt.
All right.
$11. Chaos will. Yeah, chaos will shoot as well. It's a miss too.
All right. Jen, you're up.
All right. Take another swipe. Arcane Smite. 10.
That misses.
All right, yeah. Jen's not doing well. Pass turn.
That misses both of you. So again, she says out loud, "Very good. This is very important. Cow, fish, dog, but never cat or tadpole. Please repeat."
Ellie.
As she strikes at you again with a dagger and misses. Apgar, you're up.
I'll hit her again. Since saying the phrase does nothing. Ooh, that's an 8.
That misses.
Okay. That's all.
All right. As your turn ends, you see. Of course, he gets hit. Johannes carry Frederick into this room, and as he moves through the doorway, the woman reaches out and stabs him with the dagger. Okay. Dealing damage. And it is
I
now.
hope it's not enough to down.
Now it's
That
50.
would just be sad.
Cool. So what's Bishop up to? Followed by Jen.
Bishop's gonna shoot. Bishop's
Okay.
gonna shoot that lady. Bishop wants that lady dead. Bishop rolls a 2. Alright, come on, Chaos. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. That's a fight. Okay. Bishop and Chaos both just shrug at each other, and Bishop will walk into the room where
Alright.
saw the guy go, because there's like I'm not gonna. This is all bad, and I'm not helping.
All right. So you walk into the room, and you see Johannes laying Frederick in the bed. Jen, you're up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing more of the same. I have to hit eventually, statistically speaking. 6, never mind. Pass turn.
Oh my god, the dice do not like you all tonight.
I guess I'm gonna chalk it up to like the 2 HP. Like as soon as I hit 2 HP, I don't hit anything because until this mansion, the biggest wound Jin sustained was the Swaggin spear.
Good point. The construct reaches out again to stab at Apgar and rolls a horribly low number. Not a critically low, but horribly low number, and nothing happens. As she swipes too far up and actually glances off the horn and kind of misses entirely. Apgar, your turn.
My horn. Yeah. 11 hit, quarterstaff.
11 misses.
Why don't you reckless?
Oh, I could reckless.
Oh, that was with advantage? Wow.
No, I said I could. It's too late now, right?
Yeah, you have to declare it as you attack.
Yeah.
I will do this. High or low?
Hi.
Let me do this. Odd or even?
Even.
All right, cool. I don't remember if 10 was high or low. All right, so you remembered to recklessly attack if you want to recklessly attack.
Okay. I'll do that. 16 to hit.
16 hits.
So that's 5 damage.
She is looking really rough.
We got this, guys.
Everybody out here, you can kind of hear the hushed whispers of Johannes. Johannes. Bishop, you kind of hear him saying, actually, you don't know the language, do you? No.
Hold on. What language?
You hear him speaking a language you recognize as Dwendalian from business and interactions within the Uthadern city, as well as on your travel south towards the Port Damali. And
yeah, we got a translator of the shops for that one. Yeah.
And that's all of what he's doing. Back up to the top. Bishop, you are in a room. On the door, you notice that there was a gold-plated F on the door. This looks to be a young boy's room. Toys of knights and monsters are here and there. Well, the matronly woman's dead now, so that description is dead. Or she's not dead, she's fighting in the hall. On a toy chest to the right of the room sits a red leather book.
Well, can you see the woman out the door from right here?
Yes, you can.
He'll shoot her. He'll shoot at her. Come on. Come on.
Yeah. There is a little bit of cover from Apgar, so the AC will be a little bit higher, but not too much.
Alright, come on, you damn bastard. You got it. 20, not natural.
20 hits.
8 damage. 8 fire damage.
Alright. As the firebolt, I'm going to guess it's green because your magic is sourced in
Yes. Yes.
Collides with this construct's body, you see it ignite into a green flame that burns away most of the wood as it falls down into a heap of parts on the floor.
Yes! Yes! Fuck you! Fuck you! I've done it! You damn fucking robot! And then I look back at the father-son moment behind me. It's like, I'm terribly sorry.
He raises a finger to his lips as he looks over to you, but he looks happier than he has since you've met him as August.
And Jin gives... Sorry, continue.
No, I was just like slowly back out of the door and close it.
Jin gives you like a Terminator 2 thumbs up as like she coughs up blood.
God, I really want to do a long rest. I am, yeah.
I'll be happy with a short rest just to get HP back, honestly.
Okay. Come inside. Come inside here. Very somber. Short rest. Can we ask Johannes?
As you begin to come back into the room, Johannes will kind of walk out quietly and close the door, and he'll say, "Let Frederick rest for now. If we need to rest, we could use the master bedroom."
All right.
Or Teresa's bedroom. I have a feeling she is talking with her mother right now.
Let's. You think the mother is in Teresa's room?
No, she's probably further up in the building or over in my laboratory. If she's not up in the tower.
All right. Let's try Teresa's room then.
Okay, so we walk down the hallway and into this room.
Oh, wow, all the way over there.
Okay, this is probably going to be a little different because... Okay, it doesn't mention them. Okay. The third door in the hallway is decorated with a gold-plated T, small ceramic ballet dancers, and animal figurines. Reveal. No, don't go to dictionary. At least it revealed, I think. Can you see things?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. Small ceramic ballet dancers and animal figurines line the shelves to the right. Paintings of landscapes dot the walls. A stuffed owlbear toy lays on the simple bed. Sitting. Oh no, the young girl has already left. So you've already missed those two. There's a small teapot with 2 cups sit on a nearby table. The 3 windows sit open along a cold breeze, allowing a cool breeze to blow in and ruffle the curtains and sheets. Rubian will walk over and Johannes will walk over and close the windows. And he'll turn to you and say, "This will probably be the safest place to rest. As long as we keep the windows closed, we would have at least knowledge of when they may come in."
We should probably barricade the door, but yeah, I just need a moment to catch my breath.
I'll, sit down and... Well, I look out the window. Do I see anybody? Do I see anything?
Make a perception check.
Actually,
It's 6.
You don't see anything outside the window.
That's fine.
I will turn to Bishop while I'm prestoing all the blood off that's caked into my armor and clothing. So I didn't see what happened with you and Raynor when you chased after him as I ran out of the room shortly after. What happened with that, exactly?
It looked like he was having a mental breakdown on the ground. I let him be. Came back inside.
I understand. If under some odd circumstance Raynor winds up joining our group again, or actually maybe just in general, I think perhaps we should look into hiring a traveling therapist. I think it will help do Raynor a lot of good, and maybe even us as well.
I think the best thing we should do is stop. Think for a second. I think the best thing we could do for Raynor is start taking him seriously. Now,
I do take him seriously. It's why I considered him enough of a threat to have to put down like I did. I don't think any small town prison could really hold Raynor. He's too. He's clever.
He doesn't belong in a prison. He belongs with us. That's the safest place for him. You should get that in your head now.
Man needs help. It's why I'm suggesting the therapist.
The man needs help, and that's why he's with us. Let it go. Just go back to... I've been looking at my book, and I start sketching again.
All right.
Actually...
you all said you were barricading the door, right?
Yeah.
Can you...
probably like move a bookshelf or something in front of it.
The bed or the shelf? Okay. Make a... roll a... what would that be? Let's go with survival. Let's just use survival. It makes sense to kind of... It's a trap that you're setting to keep the door closed.
Proficient. Okay. $18.
Okay, you believe that moving the shelf and wedging it just right, you can hook the door handle into kind of one of the shelves to keep it from turning, which will keep it also from being easily pushed open as well. So you're kind of dual barricading it to make it harder to get in. It'd be a lot harder for somebody to bust it down or to open the door. So yeah, you think you feel safe from any constructs that may try to come in there?
Can I ask? I keep wanting to call him Johan. Johannes?
Yeah.
Could I ask him about the weapons that the little construct automatons? What are they called? What are they called?
Animated amusements.
Yeah, the animated amusements. Did you have any input on these designs? Did you create these, or was some of this your wife?
I did create those. They were little suction darts, little toys for kids.
Right. Well, I was thinking about something a little bit more advanced than suction darts. They've been a little bit more formidable, and I'm looking at my little chaos friend here. His, I think, a long-term project. Brian, a long-term project that Bishop is thinking of is trying to improve his weapon, Chaos's weaponry.
Yeah.
I think I might find... He's on the lookout for guns. He will... I hope that he will find guns. I don't think he's going to make any guns. His Eldritch Cannon, he's going to start having to use that in his hand, so that will level up with him. But Chaos doesn't level up that much, so any increases to his weaponry, he's going to have to make it himself. So a long-term tinkering goal would be advancing his weapons using some of the construct parts that he's gotten from the amusements and some of the schematics that he's gotten from Johannes. And he's just asking him about that.
Okay.
And if it helps, I do have this coupon that I haven't used, 5% off. I definitely like to use this for help with the construction.
Okay. He looks at the card if you have the card out, and he says, I recognize those names. I saw them in town when I joined up with the blonde man's merchant group to travel this way. They had
The
a
man
simple
with the
booth.
the man with the glowing eyes.
No, the blonde man who was running the merchant group.
Gotcha.
And the,
Right.
very boisterous fellow.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
But he, while I was talking with him, I did notice their stall in the beaded alley. Did not see anything on the table other than a book, and it looked like it was being run by one of my early creations.
Yes, one of your constructs was running a shop in. Where is it? Pamaflora. Yes, one of your constructs was running a shop in Pamaflora. That's where I acquired this copy.
Well, those Filroy guys seem to be acquiring my older creations.
But you have no affiliation with them.
No, and it looked like they had done some other enchantments on it.
Might be worth it to keep a lookout on them anyway. But I do welcome some knowledge straight from the source because you helped me with this a little bit of tinkering.
He pulls out a little the sketchbook you saw him working on at the on the merchant trail on the way here, and he flips through, kind of shows you some of his design work.
Yeah.
All is very intricate, smaller gear structures. The way it kind of folds in the metals and the plastics and the woods gives it a very streamlined effect and a very simple design, while also expanding to larger creations as well, if needed be.
Yeah, and Bishop's not expecting to get this done right now. This is a long-term thing.
Yeah. He gives you a few pointers that can kind of help out with some design works and stuff.
Great.
Anybody else doing anything?
No, mostly just quietly resting, trying to think of how to approach the Rainer discussion with Bishop later, but I realize that now's not the time to talk about, given his reaction to my suggestion of getting Rainer help. Is it okay to go ahead and roll those hit dice, or is it not quite that point in the short rest?
Yeah, go ahead and roll hit dice.
I'm going to burn all 3 of my wizard hit dice.
We already checked out the room, right? There's nothing else here.
I haven't done a check on the room. I looked out the window.
Oh, okay. I'll check around the room for interesting things.
Okay. You look around the room and you find small little toys. The teapot has tea inside of it. The 2 cups have a little bit of tea in it as well. It looks like they had been having a little tea party in here prior to the commotion in the hallways that brought them out. The paintings you notice look kind of like landscapes of the Menagerie Coast from areas you've seen so far, and a few look like mountainous regions that you don't recognize. Some of the little ballerina dancer items seem to be attached to boxes, and you do hear Johannes kind of politely say, please be careful with some of those. They are my earliest toys, and if he points at one of those sides, it says if you turn the sides, it will play a song.
Creepy. I put it down.
I'll say to Apgar, kind of away from Johannes, might not be a bad idea to keep that. Maybe that'll help. If he has to do the same fatherly love thing that he did with the boy to the girl, maybe a bit of music could help.
Okay, I slip it into my bag carefully.
Oh, actually, there is something I would like to do. Can I crush 25 gold pieces into a fine powder?
You want to crush gold into a fine powder?
Yep.
Gold?
A long time.
Yep, 25 gold.
How?
If I had a mixing bowl, I would jokingly respond to my warhammer.
That's gold into a fine powder?
Yes.
It's gold.
I'm aware it's a pretty soft metal. I know it's a little hard to turn it into powder, though. Let me look at my items, see if I have something that could help. Actually, you're the artificer. Do you have something that could help? You could just summon tools.
I use right tool for the job, and I use my right tool for the job feat. I put my thieves tools inside the larger admin part of chaos. Click a button on the side of chaos, and he shakes for a little bit, and after 30 seconds, a little ding comes out, and I open them back up, and the thieves' tools have now turned into... Okay. I think jeweler's tools would be the best for this, Brian.
Yeah, jeweler's tools would probably be the best, unless you want to try to do like a mortar and pestle to grind them up.
I mean, yeah, either jeweler's tools or smith's tools, one or the other. I'll use jewelers. Yeah, I'll turn them into jeweler's tools, and then you don't have proficiency in jeweler's tools. I'll do it.
I do not, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I have proficiency in basically all tools. Yeah, I'll do it. You just said a fine powder, right? For gold?
Yeah, 25 gold pieces. Let me go ahead and knock that off my worth.
Okay, Brian, can I do that?
Yeah, go ahead and try.
Okay.
Roll with the tools. You have proficiency in the tools because it's right tool for the job.
We cast guidance on it.
And if you're using the fancy ones, it's +1 as well.
No, these are not the +1. I have like the thieves' tools that I keep turning them into other things, like woodcarver's tools and other tools, and then I have my +1 tinker's tools that I am not going to fuck with because I don't want those to break. But what's a normal jeweler's tool? How do I have it up?
D20
I just can't.
plus proficiency.
Just D20 proficiency. Okay.
I would say because of what you're doing, I would say add strength with it.
All of that is 16.
Okay.
You say you gave me guidance?
Okay.
Yeah, that's a plus D4.
Okay. 16 plus... Yeah, just 1. 17.
Alright. Should have probably had this on standby in advance, but I thought it was very expensive to have the material component for this spell for what it does. But having another abjuration spell for some extra HP is really needed right now.
What was the final roll after guidance?
17.
Alright. You were able to make a 25 gold worth of gold dust, ground gold, powdered gold, whatever it's calling for. But it does cost you a few extra coins, so you lose 3 in the process.
Oof. Fair enough, but oof. Yeah, let me go ahead and.
I'll take that off of mine. Like as I'm doing it, I'm just like, not all right. Some of this got just absent-handedly. I'm just like, some of this is getting like taken off in the process. I'm just adding some of my own gold while I'm doing it, just to like even it out. So,
sure? It's for Plan B. It's not really a Plan A. You don't have to sacrifice your own gold just because I have a B.
It's 3 gold. Also, it got me to an even number on my gold, which I like. I like good even numbers. Calms my brain. Is that OCD? No, I'm sure it's fine. Anywho.
Alright. At the end of the short rest, guess we'll move forward, everyone?
Yep.
We'll, go ahead and unbarricade the door. I'll go ahead and ask Rubian. So, with regards to your kid, how long do you think they're going to be sleeping, and should we have the door magically sealed so the mother doesn't get to your son?
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
I'm asking Rubian as we're unbarricading the door. So, with regards to your kid, how long do you think he's going to sleep? And if you want, I could magically seal the door to hopefully prevent the mom from getting to him, assuming she hasn't already.
I don't see her coming down here.
Just extending the offer, you don't have to take it.
I don't want to see any harm come, and I don't know what you could do.
I can cast Arcane Ward with this gold dust I procured.
He walks over to the wall and puts his hand on the wall and begins climbing up it.
Oh, Arcane Lock, I meant.
Okay, Arcane Lock. He says, locking the door would be great, but the problem is if my wife wishes to get in there, there are other ways. As he walks over to the window and shows you by basically crawling on the walls to the window that they all can do that.
Okay.
As you saw Frederick this earlier during the fight.
All right.
I added this feature to make it easier for the cleaning automatons to reach more difficult places.
Well, that's terrible, and I hate it.
I turn to the party and I go, all right, when we confront the mom, if she's more than we can handle and we have to retreat, I was thinking of using Arcane Lock to seal the door behind us, but I wanted to give you guys the password so you can open it, but she would have difficulty following without taking an alternate route. The password will be Moonweaver.
Wait, what? Say that again?
I was thinking, when we confront the mom, if she's more than we can handle, and we have to retreat, I was going to, as we enter the room, cast Arcane Lock on the door. Arcane Lock can be suppressed by a password. The password will be Moonweaver, so that way you guys can whisper it at the door and leave, but she would have to take an alternate route to get to you.
I think if we're running, I don't think I don't know how helpful that'll be.
It would buy us time. It's why I thought to include this in our strategy.
Do you think it'll help? Sure.
All right, let's go.
Do this.
Go team. You're gonna die. Bishop doesn't say that. Bishop is very optimistic.
What's the middle door, out of curiosity?
As you walk over to the middle door, you see a large R on the door. Johannes follows over and says, "That would be the master bedroom. It's where Sophia and I would rest."
Do you think your wife's in here?
Doubtful, but if you want to check, we can.
There might be other useful things in there. Let's at least do an investigation check.
I will slowly open the door, but I'm also extra cautious and will be taking the dodge action as I enter.
Okay. Let's do this. There we go. Why isn't it not letting me select it? There we go. No, that's not what I want. There we go. It takes forever. There we go. So, in this room, the second door in the hallway is decorated with a gold-plated R. The sunlight from the large windows illuminate the room clearly. There is a large bed, denoting this is likely the master bedroom. A desk in the corner is covered with books and papers. Shelves on the right display a series of small bronze statues that seem to shimmer slightly in the late afternoon sun. Above the statues, you see scrawled on the wall, you get the words right, "Chance or die."
I throw a chance at it. If Bishop will let me.
No.
Jin's like,
No.
I don't think it's referring to this specific chance, but the other option was or die.
No. Why would
Okay.
Why would that be a thing? What? No.
All right. I'll start
Just
investigating.
cradle Chance a little closer. No. What? Oh.
I'm imagining without Raynor's guidance, the ferret is like super stiff and its glassy eyes are just not blinking, always staring.
Yeah. Yeah, I know I have a taxidermy ferret. I know this.
So you throw Chance at the wall?
No.
Well, I was about to do that, but Bishop stopped me. I did put in the clause if Bishop lets me.
All right.
No.
All right.
All right. Anything else you all want to do in here?
I am going to investigate, look around. A 9, so probably don't find much.
You notice the ink used to write on the wall looks similar to the ink pot that is on the desk. That's about all you notice. And that those statues look like monsters.
The statues on the shelf?
Yes. Below where it says chance or die.
Oh, well, I'm going to avoid that part of the room then. With the inkwell bowl, is it made of gold?
No.
Okay, it's just very yellow. Any noteworthy books on the bookshelf?
You notice a few on gardening, mainly pertaining to roses and lilies, and a few books on remembering the names of words, customs in Menagerie Coast and customs in Marquesian cultures.
Interesting, but not really relevant to what's currently going on.
Johannes kind of picks up the book on roses, and he kind of does like a little sigh and says those were always her favorite. Even now, she still takes care of them outside.
It's very beautiful.
Guess there's only one thing to do now. Where do you think your wife is? I think it's time we
The lab.
No,
The lab.
Where is your lab?
The end of the hallway. This one.
Okay.
As you walk down to the hallway, you see a large, dark, heavy oak door with sigils carved into it.
I'll put my hand on Johannes' shoulder before we go in. Just say, before we do this, I know this is a difficult subject with the house and your children and your wife being corrupted. I feel like that I need to ask. Do you have any open patents that you have a claim on that you'd like to bequeath to anybody struggling new artificer who is helping you out? Is that something that you would can see that's not where your head's at right now?
Yes.
Let's just move forward.
Most of my creations have been used for perverse reasons. All this fighting and bloodshed. I admit my methods were wrong and deserving of this tragedy, but no creator wants to see their work turned into this.
No,
well,
absolutely. But you can also say the same thing about gunpowder and dynamite, and the man who holds a patent on those is the family that owns the patent on those is very wealthy. So bad things happen all the time. Just if you know where that documentation is, just let me know. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
I'm gonna check the door before I attempt to open it. Is it locked or in any way magically sealed?
As you inspect the door, make an Arcana check real quick and a investigation check.
Let me give you the Arcana first, I guess. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I am. 8.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 2. I'll recast guidance. 16 on investigation.
All right. As you look at the door, you notice.
I've said it before a long time. Well, I mean,
there is a magic that is within this door that seems to kind of permeate out of it. But the door is open. Just a crack, but enough for you to pull it open completely.
Alright, in that case, I'm gonna, based on the plan I already explained to the rest of the party earlier, I'm going to cast Arcane Lock on the door, consuming that 25 gold powder. Gets me back 4 of the Arcane Ward HP, because it's a second level spell. Let's see, where is it? There it is, okay. And, we have a backup plan now. As soon as the door shuts, anyway. I'll go ahead and step on in.
As on the side of the door in Thieves' Cant, which I think Raynor can read. Bishop writes Moonweaver.
Oh, so Raynor knows the password in case the cavalry arrives.
Yeah. It's a wild stab in the dark. I don't like our numbers.
Yeah.
Especially with Whisker being...
Well, we did have an hour for Raynor to retrack us down if that's what he chose to do, but it's Raynor, who knows? He might have chosen to go off with the moon people.
The moon people?
There might be people on the moon. We don't know.
Yes, we do. They're called Githzerai.
Yeah.
Documented.
When
Also,
Jimmy said that as a joke under her breath, she didn't think about the gift.
the aliens said the wizard.
See, you admit I'm a wizard. Thank you.
That was a mocking thing. It's meant to mock you because you're a paladin. Don't you see? It's a joke.
I am a scholar of the arcane and a cleric of the Moonweaver. Why is that so hard to grasp?
Nah, you're a paladin of the Moonweaver. It's clear. Clear to anybody who's listening. You're a paladin. Good sir.
Okay. Alright, so you all... Let me move you all to this floor. There we go.
God, if I never see another hallway.
Why do I hear boss music?
And he said the laboratory was up, right? So we're coming from over here.
From over here.
Oh, come from over there. Okay.
Yeah, I know I rolled my hit dice during the short rest, but did Apgar and Bishop remember to?
Rolled them.
I didn't need to.
Probably should. It's free heal. You don't have to roll all. You can just roll.
No, I was at full health.
I know Apgar wasn't because of the acid.
Back to making everybody the right size, including the tiny cat. And tiny plants on top of chaos.
Yep.
I think that's everybody, right? Okay, cool. Other than Apgar when she pops in.
Hop on there. I know the right.
I think I'll have Mood Dust rest on Bishop's shoulders.
Ah!
The Fey cat stares at you.
For a second, he just stares it back and goes. No. Just keeps going.
Okay, so you all see a hallway with a door at the end and 2 doors on each side. You hear the muffled sound of conversation.
I will take the dodge action. So I will poke my head through here, I guess. Start up here.
Ooh, hold on. There's something else I forgot to do.
Oh god.
Everybody make a wisdom save.
Ooh.
Dodge action doesn't help with that.
God.
14.
1.
1?
Actually, it's a 2 minus 1. That's how wise Bishop is.
Bishop.
All right, so everybody, what was it?
14.
14.
14, 14, and 1.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. That's not that bad. You all, as soon as you walk into this hallway, feel a torrent of emotions, both positive and negative, hit you as if a wave descending over this entire room. You all take 2 points of psychic damage. And
I know this sounds like a weird question, but can I take that damage directly instead of putting it on the arcane ward? Because it's psychic, it feels weird that my magic blocks it, but it is also magic, so I don't know.
it is a magical wave, so an arcane ward would be able to block it.
Okay. Let me go ahead and subtract it from the ward then.
All right, so you begin to also within this pulse of emotions and feel pain. You hear the echoes. We will have to draw him back. We will need more to help us. Children, we have to venture out. And then another voice. You've one last chance. This time you will serve, Rubian. Now, prepare the vessel. You've limited time before they discover you. Then there's a voice that you hear saying, please, I won't tell anyone. It was just a stupid dare. Just let me go. And then you hear the woman's voice again, hush now. This is a gift. You will be as loved as my own children, and taken care of by those who understand.
It's just a dare. Kid went into the house.
And then you hear one last one of them, a loud growling again. All of it, I said. They poisoned our town. Damn every one of them. Let Rubian's brats choke on the same poison their father brought in. And now you are free to explore the hallway.
Well, right. Now I'm sad.
Select myself. Dodge action. Take a peek over this way.
Over that way? Alright, you look out. And you see before you a small covered balcony. Open slits along the sides. Covered on top so the rain does not affect the area. Looking out into the forest with a small garden down below.
Alright. Guess it's time
Bishop comes in here and does the same thing on this side.
On this side?
Yeah.
Bishop.
Well, Chaos first, then Bishop.
You look in and you see.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh God. Oh God damn it.
Oh, it took you that long.
Oh, sh- shit.
Rainer.
You hear from this construct here. Talking to Johannes. See, now that face is much better than the one you wore in here. You can change whatever you like about you, but we will always know it's you, dear husband. And she will look at you all and say, "What lies has my husband told?"
She was saying that to this woman?
She said this to Johannes.
No, the face thing.
The face thing, yeah.
Oh, she was saying that to Jonas.
Because he
Right.
came here looking different.
Right. Okay. I'm just staring at Rainer. I'll step here. Just like. He hasn't said much. Just he hasn't said much. We pretty much pieced everything together ourselves. Rainer, you doing okay?
Did he tell you that he was mad for power and prestige? So much so that he, even after death, after his mortal body died, is still trying to reclaim the thing that ruined us all?
Well, I didn't want to get in the middle of a marital dispute. I didn't ask too many questions. Rainer, you okay?
I'll be having that back. And he uses telekinesis to float chants over to him. And he goes, "This has been coming to you all for being on the side of evil."
Rainer?
And that is where we're going to end tonight.
No.
Fuck.
That was fun.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, I've been getting in a lot of trouble for not going to bed. I gotta go to bed. See you guys.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Damn it.